What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm just on the ground looking at a 1-2 cheeks still.
Seeing some thoughts?
Yeah.
There's so many thoughts on the ground. I want to start off saying, wearing my Oshawa Generals shirt. R.I.P. to Oshawa legend Dale Howardchuk.
Who the fuck is that?
When did he die?
Clearly not that much of a fucking legend.
He's a hockey guy. He's from Oshawa. He used to play for the Jets.
I was gonna say, if you want to be a legend in Oshawa, you either have to do or sell crystal meth or crack. That's how you get
or go to the
status. NHL. Who's from the NHL in the NHL from Oshawa?
Dale Howardchuk was. He was in the Hockey Hall of Fame though. He's older though. He coached the Barrie Colts, the OHL team, for the past 10 years. So he's an older guy now. But he's like the Jets' all-time leader in points.
That's not impressive because the Jets aren't even a team anymore.
But back in the day, he was on like Team Canada. He was on like
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I had his hockey card actually.
Really? Yeah, he was on Gretzky, Lemieux, Howardchuk were like the top line for Canada back in.
Okay, well we obviously know who the third string guy on that lineup was.
I guess. Well, no, actually, he won. Apparently, he won like
he's not better than Messi
in the final game.
And he's not better than Gretzky. So.
Oh, Lemieux, you mean?
Oh yeah, whatever his name is. Fucking.
But apparently in that tournament he won MVP though. Okay. But you're also playing with Gretzky and Lemieux on the line. So they can make you look great. But he was... R.I.P. to him.
It's not like Gretzky wasn't like leader in points, just in goals. I'm pretty sure it was assists as well. So.
It was probably that just in that tournament. So like it goes per like those small short tournaments of a couple games, right? Like
all right,
you get hot.
You did well.
Yeah, R.I.P. to you, man.
Yeah.
Random white guy. Not random.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers for the... No thoughts and prayers. The guy was old enough. Like, fuck.
His time came, right?
Like, thoughts and prayers go out to people who are young and die, like, for sure. But, like, thoughts and prayers, are, like, once you hit a certain age, like...
It's like, buddy, you're just taking up space at this point.
When do thoughts and prayers end? Like, when people be like, oh, thoughts and prayers for my grandma who was 98. Kind of, but you know what I mean? Like, when people are like, yeah, my grandma at 98 died, I'm like... I'm kind of wasting my thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, my bad. When people are sad about their grandparents dying, like super sad, I'm kind of like, you knew this was coming, right? So it's not like your parent dying.
Yeah.
Unless you like live with your grandparent, they helped raise you and stuff. I can see the whole like being like, heartbroken, traumatized, whatever. But like,
thoughts and prayers to all the aborted babies out there.
Yeah,
they didn't even get a shot.
They didn't have a fucking shot at life. These bitches were like, no, I need to go to Miami next weekend.
Abort!
Took the old ice cream scooper and fucking took a life, right?
Have you seen the videos of what they do? They like fucking pull it out.
I've seen it. It's pretty live. When they like the little pieces they don't pull out and shit.
You seen it?
Yeah, of course. The fucking diagram.
I've seen like the diagram. I haven't seen.
But that diagram's for yeah, you can't see it in real life. The diagram's for like.
I'm sure you could find the video in real life.
3 months. It's not like
Yo,
sure.
Have you ever had one of your seeds aborted?
Yeah.
How many that you know of?
That I know of. That's a good point. Because the only bitches be doing it, not telling you and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I love you, but
they do it like with their STD test, once a month. Just take out whatever's in there and fucking test the blood.
Take a little bit off the top.
Yeah.
But, two. One, I'm not even 100% sure. She could have been lying. Because, girls also lie while having the abortion for dramatic effect.
So, two that you know of.
One that I know of for sure. One was for sure. No questions asked. The other one is on the fence-ish. Probably not true. Cause
were you sad about it?
No. I was young, and I was kind of like, well, I'm not ready to have a fucking kid, and I don't want any parts of this shit. So you better kill this motherfucker.
So you suggested it. Did they want to kill it too?
Yeah. Like as I got older, well, no, she wanted to keep it because she was irrational, right? But I was like, no.
Yeah, not in my house.
Not on my watch. My black parents will crucify you.
Oh, your dad was still alive at the time.
Yeah, but I was a kid, man. I was younger. I was like fucking 20, 21.
Yeah, and now that you got older, you regret it, you're saying?
Yeah, now that I'm older and shit, like, I kind of wish, like, I had a kid. Like, maybe make me a little bit less, like, I don't know, maybe mature me faster or, like, give me a different perspective and shit. I heard having kids gives you a different
Was the girl hot?
Yeah, well, what the fuck? She's my girlfriend, man. So, like, I loved her. So that's what's more important than finding her attractive.
Well, no, I mean genetics-wise. But if you had a kid, what would the kid have looked like?
Well, the kid, it's half my DNA, so obviously the kid's gonna be good looking. Like,
depends who you ask.
I mean, majority of fucking.
Depends who you ask.
I mean, not men. Not men. Women like me. They think I'm hot.
Was the girl hot though? Like with the genetics, you'd be light skin.
I'd say I'm hotter. I always feel like I'm the better looking one in the couple of those.
Was it a white girl?
What do you think?
Well, like if I put money on it, 100% I would bet on it being a white girl.
Yeah, it was a white girl.
Knowing your preference.
I have a preference.
You have no preference?
Well, no, it's just that, like...
Your history's very Caucasian.
I fucked a lot of women of color.
But you've dated a lot of white women.
Yeah, white women end up...
the color doesn't get commitment from you. No, sir.
I'm sorry, my black sisters. Protect women, protect black women.
I fucked black women, but have you dated them?
Yeah, well, once again, that's not like a thing of, like, not wanting to date black women. That's just, like, how it has worked out in my life. Like, you know? A lot of the black women I've tried to pursue, like, it hasn't worked out, or, like... They were kind of shitty bitches anyway, so they were never going to be dating material. They were always just going to be a, chuck and fuck. So
a chicken fuck?
No, not chicken fuck. A chuck and fuck.
I was going to say, what the fuck is a chicken fuck? I haven't fucked a chicken since Mexico.
Idiot.
A chuck and fuck? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, chuck and fuck, like
I had a girl. One time I had dine and dash pulled on me, which means I dined. She dashed.
Ooh, if a girl did that
no reciprocation.
I'd probably shoot her in her fucking calf.
I'm Caucasian. I wasn't old enough to really get to my
legal.
shooter.
You can legally have a firearm and legally shoot her. People just be like, well, she might have deserved it.
Honestly, I would never shoot anyone unless like it was survival.
Everyone shoots.
If you cheated, like
why even waste the bullet?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
If you cheat, you might as well just get your hands dirty and do it yourself, right? Get a real fucking.
Yeah, I'd rather look you in the eyes and strangle you from
100%.
You, right?
It's a great feeling taking a look out of somebody or taking the life out of someone, looking them in their eyes as the life seeps out of them.
Unless they're a black life, I would never do that to a black life.
If it's a black life,
a white bitch, you could catch the fucking hands.
For sure, you're the most privileged participant in the world as it stands. Not only are you white, but you're a woman. Don't tell me about the white male patriarchy because they've been paying for everything for you bitches forever. So shut your goddamn mouth.
Yo, is there a patriarchy in England? Because it's an old white bitch that's been ruling that since I've been alive. Does she even rule shit though, the queen?
Not really. She just sits there. It's more of a
drink kids' blood and be a reptilian shapeshifter kind of role.
Exactly. It's office work.
Remember when they
She's
just
pushing papers.
offed fucking Diana like nothing?
Get a little car crash.
A little
bibbity bop, bibbity boo.
Whoopsies! Someone was looking into child trafficking. Don't be looking down that rabbit hole, Diana.
That's pretty much what happened, right? She's just looking at this and she's like, well, I'm doing a lot of work for the children. I see that you guys have been doing a lot of work for the children, except with their anus.
No, I don't think it's... like, a queen's not into buttholes. But would you fuck Kamala
Prince Charles
Harris?
into some buttholes.
Like, do you think Kamala Harris can, like, ride some good dick? I was thinking that on my way here.
I think, this is one thing I like to,
Or do you think she puts on the strap on and she likes to fuck?
It's like the whole, the WAP thing. All these girls are like, I have the WAP. It's like, but do you have any skills with the WAP? And this is the whole thing. Majority of women do not have actual skills with the WAP. They just get by on the fact that pussy is warm and hot and that men are gonna come. Period.
There's a lot of men that will come.
Yeah, there's a lot of men that will come, and that's nothing to knock,
But do you think Kamala Harris is a good fuck?
I don't think a lot of women are good fucks. I don't look at any woman and like that girl's a good fuck. I watch porn and I see girls and I'm like, that girl's not a good fuck. So I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, this politician bitch looks like she has a rod up her ass. It's about prison reform, aka making it worse, not making it better.
Alright, how about this? Who do you think's better in bed? Her, Kamala Harris, or Dr. Tam?
Oh my god.
I heard Asian pussy sideways. So
like that?
Yeah, it's got the horizontal smile instead of the vertical.
Based on experience?
No, basically no.
No.
I've slept with Asian women. Jesus Christ, I know it's not fucking.
So you're saying? So you think Tam's a better fuck? Is what you're saying? Tam's tighter than Harris. I'll tell you that much.
She's smaller. She looks like she'd be tight.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like she's been ran through. She always looks sad and depressed. It doesn't look like she's
there's
getting
a lot of sad and depressed bitches that have been ran through, family.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think, but like Tam, come on.
Speaking of ran through, did you hear about the girl that sucked off the Phoenix Suns?
Oh yeah.
Oh, brother!
And loved it.
And loved it. 7 cocks at once. They're just sitting there with their dicks out, like, hey, I'm next. Pick me, choose me, suck me.
You know what I was? There was a lot of things fucked up with that story.
She seemed like she got raped a little bit.
Yeah, like that.
She's like, I don't know.
I was thinking. I've heard that story, like about like hockey teams or this or that. You hear like in a hotel room, 7 guys. Like
you never hear about basketball players.
But even still, like that shit happens, and then you see like that same girl could easily just have a bad day and be like, Yeah, I was raped by like the Phoenix
So this
Suns.
is the whole thing. This is what the order.
And it's like, yo, that girl got a battery ran through her, and she loved it.
This is my whole fucking thing right there, right? Like, obviously she's under the influence, but to say that she wouldn't have sucked those 7 dicks if she was sober is cap. She probably would have. It's about what kind of mood she was in. When she was drunk, she was in that mood. So
That's
do I
a
look
bubble
at it-
bitch right there.
Do I look at it as like, oh, like, you know, I feel like she got raped? Fuck no. But a lot of girls will sit there and be like, I feel like it was. Well, that's because you guys aren't accountable for yourselves.
She enjoyed every single 7 of those.
Yeah,
dicks
she
that
sucked 7
sucked.
dicks and fucking swallowed them all up, like, and got nothing in return. No, there wasn't no 7
Protein.
7 different clit licks for her. Or,
I'm sure there's good protein.
she's
in
like, I
these
only
ones.
fucked one of the guys, as if that's better. Like, to be honest, let's say you're talking to a girl and she's there like, well, I ran in 7 guys' head, but I only fucked one other guy. Is that worse than her being like, well, I fucked 7 guys, but got head from one guy?
Way worse.
They're both equally as bad.
I think
You think
7 dicks
seven-
and only fucking one is way
Yeah,
worse.
it's kind of worse.
Yeah.
Here, come on your face. You look like
Bad.
a super working team.
You were a service robot.
Well, the thing is, with her not getting fucked again, is like, by the sounds of the video, it seems like she was satisfied from the fucking from before, because like when they came, she was getting fucked. I think she just
Like, oh,
enjoys
she's in
sucking
town
dick.
again. Well, yeah. Fuck
She
it.
just
You
is
know-
like,
you know
I would
what?
like to suck.
Women like that gotta be protected. Like, you know what I mean? Women that, like, you know, will sit there and just willingly suck dick because that's what feels right to them. Like, those are the most important.
That was the one time I seen a girl
Of our
with lip
generation.
injections, and I'm like, that's a good investment.
Yeah. No, she wasn't. She was kind of hot, and her friend was also.
But she had the
injection.
injections.
Hey,
And
well,
like,
you know
now
what
you're
made
putting
me
those
laugh?
injections to work.
You
I
know what made me laugh
understand.
though? Her friend in the background being like, "Oh, she's shy."
Her
Like, she
friend
sucked
was a-
7 dicks, buddy.
I saw-
She's the least thing from shy.
It was a 40-second clip, and that girl's one line, her voice just annoyed the shit out of me. I remember when I first watched that video? Yeah, I was like pitchy. She's like, he's annoying. Or whatever the fuck she was saying. She's shy. Oh, speaking of NBA dicks, though, while we're on the topic.
Huh?
Pause.
So we're talking about NBA dicks.
Yeah, topic was some NBA cock. Who do you think has the smallest? Because small dicks matter. I just want to put that out there.
Jeremy Lin's out the league now, so
That's what I mean.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
Who's got the smallest dick? Who'd you put your money on right now?
I would never speculate or put money on a man's Johnson size.
Well, we're doing it right now. If you
I'm
had
not-
to, yes.
I'm not involved.
All right. So you just said Jeremy Lin.
Oh, well, because he's Asian. That's the joke. That's the joke. That he's the Asian guy.
All right. Who do you think has? Yeah.
You know, men know to sit in basement and speculate on.
Yeah, I'm not speculating on man body size to change. I'm good on
Unless it's Jeremy Lin.
Unless, yeah, it's the cheap Asian joke. Then I'll indulge.
All right. What NBA players do you think has fucked most women?
LeBron James.
No way.
Yeah, I don't buy into the family image bullshit. LeBron's out here getting pussy. You're not the GOAT in the NBA, and you're just raising your family, and you're a good man. That is so cap. Sorry.
You think Bronny's getting some of that fucking pussy? Too?
Look, like LeBron is his son?
Yeah, that-
100%, buddy. What the fuck?
That fucking AAU pussy?
Yeah, for sure. He's fucking grown women, dog. Are you kidding me?
Probably. He's probably on
know.
like influencers, like Meg Thee Stallion. You see her bullet
That's
hole
why she
in her
got
foot?
shot in the foot.
Looked like a blister. Did
she post
wasn't
it?
much, yeah.
She posted
It
it?
wasn't much. A
Oh,
little
no
bit in the
way. I
heel.
want to see that.
See that?
Little bit in the heel. Didn't even look like she got
Let me
full
see
bullet.
a fucking... Yeah, everyone's making all these tears about it. Like, my nigga, you got shot in the foot. Grow up. If you got shot, like, in the belly, like, oh my god, when you got shot in the foot, you have to walk a little way away, you got some blood, you know what I mean? It sucks, but it's not like... I don't know.
You know who's...
It's not gonna get canceled, I don't care. I'll say
There's a
what I
lot
want.
of nerves and tendons and shit.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? But it didn't hit any of them, so...
Yeah,
Did she
lucky
get
you.
shot in the foot?
Yeah, lucky you.
You know
We have
who...
cheese.
Well, the first thing shows gruesome photo. I'm gonna take the photo.
Some other bitch was talking that Tori's crazy, but like he's a little man from Brampton. Like, what do you expect? He's gonna have Little Syndrome and Brampton
I'm
Syndrome
crying
all
off
built in one.
the surgery. But he's been charged with only the firearm charge. This is why I laugh about it. This is why I don't actually believe that she got shot in the foot.
It looked like fucking...
Because there's no possible way that you shoot somebody in the foot as a celebrity. Not even as a celebrity, but just in general. And the other person's a celebrity.
It looked like a cheddar
and you get
bob.
away with it.
It looked like a cheddar bob situation. You see the pic?
He was not charged with this shooting.
Yeah, he was just charged with possession of the firearm.
Yes, like, come on.
Like, how are you not able to charge him with shooting her at this point? Because it's been a few months now, so you know what I mean. So and based on her account of things, like I don't think she's not talking to police. I believe that she is cooperating. So
I think...
change it to Megan the Rat.
Honestly, like, I think it's so... I just think that whole her gets shot, wet-ass pussy comes out. It reeks of marketing. Cardi B's out here talking about political like elections and shit. Fuck.
That's her ad lib.
I haven't heard any of her, like, other than what's on the radio, I haven't heard, but it just seems like all of it just seems so marketing to me.
They're all just mad. The biggest thing that I found the funniest one is everyone said, like, oh, like...
Just shoot me in the foot, where it's not gonna hurt.
Oh, people are mad about WAP, and they know the lyrics are... Well, listen, people were mad about... They always try to compare...
Wet ass P-word.
People always complain about, like, you know, like, the songs like Slob and My Knob and all this shit, and then when this song comes out and people complain, they're like, oh, well, you guys want to complain about those songs? Like, yeah, people were, but guess what? We were kids then, and we were our parents when they heard Slob and My Knob. They were like, yo, what the fuck is this? Yes. Like, all these songs are going to be complained about. The fact of the matter is that we're now at that age where we look at these songs and go, this isn't for kids. Yeah. WAP is not for kids. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what it is now. Like, we're old enough to realize, like, yo, we shouldn't have listened to it then. And kids should listen to it now.
I disagree.
Them as the artist, you can't be mad at that shit because the song is mad. Like, and even back then, artists have always been graphic about sexual content. Period. Like, but wet ass pussy. Like, I've never heard any female rapper talk about their pussy as much as like a Cardi B or a Megan Thee Stallion. And I've been female rappers from the beginning of fucking time. So you know what I mean?
It works though. They got us dumbasses talking about it right now.
It doesn't really work because those bitches aren't selling no fucking records. They do enough to stay relevant. I mean, how many albums did Cardi sell off her first joint? And how big of a album, how big of a song Bodak Yellow was? Did she even sell 2 million records?
Should I drop the remix, Small Ass Dick? Got a small ass dick.
I've been pissing off girls with this small ass dick.
Yeah, I've been losing every girl with this small ass dick.
Could work.
Every girl's deep throat in my cock with the small ass dick.
That's the best thing about the deep throat, but it's like also the worst because you have a small dick and you just know they're lying about gagging. They're like, ah, and you're just like, shut up, bitch. Like, this is 2 inches of meat at best. She's there like, I'm dying.
You're gonna have to do me a favor right now.
What?
Oh,
just fucking take off. Tell a story. Just keep fucking talking. I just got pissed quick.
Yeah,
fucking because we were waiting so long. I should have pissed before. Just fucking run through. No point to pause. Tell a story about fucking the first time you fell in love or something.
That's a terrible fucking story.
Alright, the last time you fell in love.
Alright, we'll edit it out.
That's an even worse story. Do I really have to sit here and talk about fucking nothing?
Suck the fucking dicks. D.
We'll edit it out. Who cares?
Yeah, I got shut up. Just talk.
Yeah, let's edit out and act like Kevin just came back or some shit or whatever. Because I'm not about to sit here and do the fucking chicken podcast without this fucking white guy. Now, hold on, so take a piss. But Megan Stallion actually is mad trash though. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like she she has a repetitive flow that was like kind of hot for a little bit, but like she's actually not that good.
No.
I'll try taking some of her tracks and like, there's always this thing about like, you know, like men can't take in women lyrics because like we just don't understand the context or like it doesn't relate to us as much, but like. It's not even that. She's just not that good. Like, there have been plenty of brilliant MCs of female descent, or women, as we say, that are, you know, talented. It's just that this fucking generation of new bitches don't have that fucking, you know, that skill to stand the test of time. Like, I don't think any of these songs will be relevant in the next 5 to 10 years. I think this is just, you know, the one time where it matters, and after this, it'll never matter again.
I can't hold a piss with the small ass dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you talking about?
Nothing really, because we're gonna edit all that out anyway. So.
Oh, I'm not. That's the thing. You underestimate how lazy I am.
Jesus Christ.
What did you guys talk about though? You were talking about something.
Racist, rapist kind of stuff.
Did you say the word FAG? That's not allowed to be said.
That's a word that I promise you that I will say off camera.
Yeah.
I will say retard on camera. I think that's as far as I'll go.
I don't think retard is like not that serious to me.
That's what I mean. I think that's as far as I'll go.
I'm never talking to retards when I say the word retard.
Speaking of retards, how about that guy that fucking pushed Masai Ujiri? You see that body cam footage I got released?
That guy's a fucking idiot. How dare you say your neck and your jaw hurt? Like,
not that anyone ever doubted Masai anyways.
Did you see how much money he was making too? He's made $229K this whole time he's been off work. Since 2018.
Is that what he gets? What is he? What is it? Private security?
I don't understand. No, he's a cop. I'm like, what kind of cop gets paid over $100K American? Like, what kind of fucking policing is that? And I might consider joining.
American.
America. America.
So he was,
Fuck
but
yeah.
the guy has a history of fraud. He's trying to sue.
He's a history of fraud.
He did. He had a history of fraud. He's trying to sue Masai, and now Masai's
How do you have
countersuing.
a history of fraud as a cop?
Probably been caught with some form of fraud.
Wow.
That's pretty weird.
Get the fuck.
I don't know how is Martha Stewart caught for fraud.
Holy crow! Did you see the fucking the Hornets radio broadcaster got suspended for his mistyped racial slur?
Mistyped.
The man said shot making in this jazz niggers game is awesome.
He lost his job.
He got suspended, but Jesus Christ!
Wait, let's see. What does it
How
say?
does your autocorrect
Read
ever
it again.
take you from nuggets to niggers? Because when I try to say nigger to my actual black friend, it turns into something completely different every time. So how does
Wait,
your
what did it
autocorrect...
say?
He said shot making in this jazz niggers game is awesome. Murray and Mitchell going back and forth. What a game.
Honestly, like that's not that racist in the context of how he's using it. But if he went,
Because he
A-
meant to say jazz nuggets, obviously.
it's just the fact that the ER was programmed in the phone and not the A.
How the fuck is... How does your correct to that?
Like right now, type that same sentence and see what it corrects it as. Or
It won't say that.
right now, what did he say? The jazz.
Jazz nuggets. Not niggers.
No,
Nuggets.
now type the N word though. See if it stays. Because it probably won't even stay, right? It'll like autocorrect to something else, right?
Like in the text message, it'll be fine. Let me try out Twitter because that's where the accident was made.
You should actually just tweet that right now.
The jazz niggers game was awesome.
Yo, speaking of I'm not gonna say that segue because that is a one to get canceled.
Yo, buddy, you can't even physically do this. It's not possible. That was done with malicious intent.
Trying to say that is like trying to write "Free Hong Kong" on your NBA jersey. It won't happen. The algorithm won't allow.
Not a chance.
Free Hong Kong and the Uyghur genocide in China. Sick and tired of your shit. China, wake the fuck up, guys. You can't be having concentration camps. Well, you can,
You can.
apparently.
Of course you can.
But like, dress up your head tops, fam. I don't know how to say that in Mandarin. I can try.
Not us.
Should I even try to say that in Mandarin?
I know.
No, but the head top.
I
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Like, yo, you're getting canceled for that. You can't make fun of Chinese accents. Like, wait, that's what you guys sound like. Fight me.
Honestly, can somebody? I'm gonna ask a Chinese friend how to say "free the Uyghur Muslims" in like Mandarin or whatever. Yeah, or Cantonese, one of the two.
There's no such thing as the
So
word
I can say
free.
it in their language when I say it.
Free isn't in the Chinese language.
Oh, I thought that's what communism was for the most part. No, I guess you work. You have to work for shit. You just get placed in. Bo, speaking of communist China, you see that crazy pool party in Wuhan, China.
Yeah, I saw somebody in the comments say, well, they've been listening to the guidelines. That means they get to do these things.
They make the guidelines.
Buddy, they started the shit. They should be locked up forever. No one in Wuhan should have fun for the next 10 years.
They are
Period.
the World Health Organization.
Wuhan Health Organization.
China. Yo, that pool party. You see that, DB, though?
Yeah, I did.
They were way too deep. That shit was...
That
Like,
shit-
even if COVID wasn't a thing, they were way too deep.
You guys are way too deep.
Like, masks off. Fuck it, masks off. And they're in the pool. Like, if you're trying to spread COVID, we're going to take masks off. And not only we're going to...
Just cough in the water and let it
Yeah,
spread.
let's all share a bath.
Just swimming in the
Yeah.
vid, dog.
Marinating here.
Yeah, you're marinating in the vidas. Ah.
Or, conspiracy,
Yes, give me more.
they're just trying to create wave 2. It's like, all right, we got the wave 2 in the vial.
Well, we started the first wave,
Wuhan,
so...
Wuhan, let's have a cesspool party. Yo, that shit was
Hold up.
fucked.
This is for the
That shit
woo.
was wild. You guys are
Meet the woo.
Yeah, free the Uyghur Muslims, and stop having pool parties while you're having genocide. It's like, well, it just doesn't seem right to have pool parties during genocide. Like, if you're gonna be a genocidal country, at least don't have pool parties in the world's face about it. You know?
Whatever.
That's what happens when, like, all these influencers that China respects, i.e. NBA players, all shut the fuck up about shit going on in China. They'll literally flex the genocide in everyone's face.
Can't stop it, right? Can't stop the fucking Red Rocket.
Yeah, speaking of the Red Rocket, Dr. Tam said weekends are the result of COVID spikes in Canada.
The other time she shut her fucking mouth. She hasn't been out on a weekend in her entire life.
COVID-19 is a serious public health threat. We must act
This is why I
now
laugh about this shit, because people have been going out from the very beginning.
to
Like,
reduce the spread.
like, I want to say
Avoid
maybe the
crowded
very,
places?
very beginning of fucking COVID, people were kind of taking it serious.
Yeah, she can
Maybe
get
week
the
2 or 3, but after week 2 or 3, they've been fucking done. I haven't seen people going to parties on my fucking IG Snapchat for weeks now. So, to say parties are the reason, like, no. There's like 2 cases of fucking COVID in Durham. Like, I'm fine. I think we're all fine. I don't think any of us should be wearing masks.
They're shutting off
I
power.
told you we wouldn't get it.
I'm pissed.
What? Why are you pissed? Because you didn't get it?
Because they made everybody so afraid. Made people assholes about it, but like, no one's actually getting sick. Makes me upset. That,
And now they're putting out opioid dispensing vending machines in the major Canadian cities. You seen
So you're
that?
telling me I can go to a vending machine and get some fucking heroin?
I don't
Little
think-
bumbas?
I doubt it's opioid, so you're probably getting like a fucking. I don't know how it's gonna be distributed, but like
This is fucking.
they taken down the plug. The plug is no more. You can't get your. No, you'll still.
Yeah, the plug will never not be no more.
It's probably some shitty opioids, but why the fuck are they putting them in like downtown areas? These machines, like, they just give up on people now. Like, you know what? Just give them the opioids.
Yes, give what they want.
Wear a mask. Shut the fuck up. Take your opioids.
Hold up. What are you doing?
Fuck off. This is. Meredith didn't even make it to the podcast today.
No, she never does.
You seen Brass Rail got outbreak of COVID-19?
That makes sense.
If you're listening that don't know what Brass Rail is, it's
If you're listening
where
to this
Winton was
podcast,
conceived.
If you don't know this, if you don't listen to this podcast, or you listen to this podcast and you don't know what the brass rail
If
is,
you're not from Toronto, how would you know?
There's no way you listen to this podcast and you don't know what the brass rail is.
Well, if you're not from
It's the
Toronto,
kind of
what
person
if you're
you
from
are.
like U.S.? Why would they know what
Why would we
Brass
have
Rail
followers
is?
from the U.S.? We're not that popular. People don't like us.
Talk shoe. Who knows who the fuck listens on there?
I guess.
Yeah, like I guarantee you, not everyone's from Toronto.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we have some fucking fans that aren't from Toronto.
Toronto. Yo, how do you say Toronto? There's no T in there
Toronto.
at the end.
It's Toronto.
You notice that last T silent?
Yeah, well, yeah, it should be. Oh, no, I said Toronto.
Unless they're from the States, the Toronto Raptors. But like, when you actually say it, do you really say that?
I do say Toronto.
You didn't even say it there, though.
Fuck,
You know what I mean? You're
It's
like
very
Toronto.
light. It's very light.
Yeah, Toronto.
It's like
It's like a D almost.
It's like
of
the
rolling.
Berenstain thing. It's like the T is there, but it's not really there.
That's how you can tell you're from the city, even though we're not.
Yeah, we're from the city though.
Like, that's the thing. This guy gets mad at me because this whole, like, well, don't claim Toronto if you're from Ajax. I'm like, man, it's the same shit.
Who got mad at you for that?
It's this guy, he's low-key special, so it's like one of those
He's
things.
low-key.
Like,
He's broken. He's high key special. I know who it is.
no, it's not Luke.
Oh.
It's not Luke. It's a guy I don't know
Expose
that
him.
well. It's a guy I
Expose
don't
him.
know. It's a guy that knows, like, the comedy scene.
Oh, okay.
He's
Well,
a fan of the scene. Yeah, I don't think you know the guy. But yeah, the guy's just like, he's just always going off. He's like, yeah, I don't claim Toronto. But like, he's not serious. He's just more having a conversation. But just like, man, if I'm telling someone where I'm from, I'm going to say just outside Toronto most of the time. If I'm in Ontario, I'll say from Ajax, from around here. But like, if I'm talking to someone from the States, I'm not saying I'm from fucking Ajax.
I do. I'm from Ajax. Like, where is that? I'm like, none of your fucking business.
They'd be like, oh, Ajax in
Dirty-
Netherlands? Like, that
Dirty
fucking...
Yankee.
Yank? Oh no.
Remember when we burned down the White House? Faggots.
Oh, no.
We're about to do it again.
Just talk to all Americans like that?
Yo, did you see the DNC Democratic Convention going on right now?
No, I don't give a fuck about politics, bro.
I only seen clips, and then like they had
We're
Billy,
done with this shit, man.
they had Big Dick Bill talk the other day, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, why would you guys have this guy as like your primetime main speaker? Like, I know he used to be a president, but like he's got a couple
Was he
allegations.
just getting his fucking shoulders massaged by kids?
That was the same day that photo came out.
That's perfect.
No,
I
she
like
was
that.
22 at the time, and she looked like she was enjoying that massage more than he was.
You can't say that. She's a victim.
She was a victim to Epstein, but not to Bill.
You can say that.
Cause I don't think she ever like.
Yeah,
You saw the picture.
She's a victim in general. I mean, she can't be accountable for anything, right? Even all the other girls she put into the prostitution ring.
I don't know. Like, I don't really like understand victims. Like, did she get raped? No. Did she get paid? Yes.
Yeah, she got paid. Well, she's a victim because she's
If you're
underage.
22 years old, but at that picture, she's 22 years old, a massage therapist, giving
that-
the
is
president a
that
massage. That's work. Welcome to the working
Why are his
world.
clothes on with that massage? That's a weird massage. I've never gotten a massage with my shirt on.
Well, he was in the airport. You know, I don't
So?
think Billy would want that with the
I'd
shirt
be
on.
fucking popping my shirt off in the airport.
You think Billy just busted a nut on her,
Billy?
probably?
What do you mean? Put the cigar in his asshole and everything. Or in her
No,
asshole.
Billy probably is into, like, I think Billy fucking wears dresses and, like sucking some dick.
I don't think so. I think Bill's on that real fucked up shit. Like, he should be as abusive as possible with his girls and shit. You know, like spit in their face, like, you know, call them derogatory things.
When's the last time you think he's fucked Hillary?
Buddy, never.
No, he had to have. They got a daughter, I think.
Do they?
Yeah, they got Chelsea Clinton.
So then they fucked. Then they made Chelsea, and that was it.
No, I think he probably...
They had sex for political reasons.
Hillary? Yeah. They had a kid.
Yeah.
For legal reasons.
100%. I can't see Bill fucking
But
Hillary.
who's Hillary fucking? Because she must be getting off one way or another.
Who the fuck would be fucking Hillary?
I don't know. There's probably like some 12-year-olds out there that don't have a choice.
Oh, dear. If I'm not going to get canceled for saying the F word, we're going to cancel for that.
For what? What F word is that? Say it.
Oh, when I said faggot?
Did you say it?
Yeah, I did earlier.
What about it?
It was actually my first time saying it in all the pods so far.
Why'd you say it?
First, I was talking about Americans.
And how they are into their own genders?
No, not at all, because that would be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, you know, they're faggots.
No.
Remember when that was just everyday lingo?
Yeah, I grew up in the 90s. Like, I've never been sitting there like, oh, that guy's gay, he's a faggot. That's wrong.
Yeah.
But when someone's acting like a faggot, and we all know what that means. That doesn't mean like, oh, they're fucking piling cocks in their face. It just means they're acting like a fucking idiot. They're acting like a goof.
But how pissed did you get back in the day when someone called you that, though? Remember those days? Like, that was like an insult.
I think what pissed me off most, people telling me to suck their dick. Like, suck my dick used to get me cheese. When someone was like, yo, suck my dick. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? Suck my dick got me cheese. I think that was like, I think suck my dick something really rude to say to anybody, you know?
Suck my dick, faggot?
The double up? Holy fuck, bro.
No, at that point, it's not that.
We gotta fight now.
If they said suck my dick F word,
You can't say it, pussy.
I'll say the word. You should not say the word faggot. It's not a good word to say.
Yeah, you're gonna say it in that phrase, but you're not gonna say it actually.
I just said it, motherfucker.
Yeah, in the most bitch-ass political way you could possibly say it.
It's called walking on eggshells.
Exactly, you better respect
Do not
your
say
job.
that word. It's a bad word.
It's not a bad word. Motherfuckers run around saying nigger all day, so I think we can say
Me?
faggot once in a while. Your people? No.
You people.
Some of your people.
You see that?
People, them.
You see that video today on? I think it was on Straight Out of the Six or something. It was on the Brock Opera. This girl just yelling cracker out the window. It's actually hilarious.
I did not see that.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
slacking on my internet content today.
You would enjoy the video. I don't know if she's pissed at like another driver or something. Like, you say cracker. And I don't know if she's yelling at the person videotaping. Probably. But the thing is, like, I wouldn't be surprised if whoever videotaped low key said like the N word and then starts videotaping. You know?
Yeah, that's a good one too.
You'll see it. Go to Straight Out of the Six.
Rile them a little bit, get underneath their skin, and all of a sudden, you know, you just put the camera on and be like,
Go to Straight Out of the Six. You'll see it. It's hilarious because it's our intersection that
I'm
we.
looking at the deer caught on the fence right now. The deer caught on the fence is so jokes. The guy just
Is that a
filmed
broken
it.
leg?
But buddy, like, just let the deer out. This guy took so much time walking up and filming this shit.
Dog, what do you mean just
That
let
deer's
it
probably
out?
so hurt right now.
What's he cutting it out?
Like, he's cutting out the metal and shit.
See, once I get the studio set up, we can show them this fucked up video with us.
Me
He's
personally,
okay.
I would definitely just fucking keep the deer because that's food.
No, it's a little one though.
That leg is so weak. His leg is fucked. The nigga's like, I can't even
Oh,
walk.
he's gonna catch it.
He's in
He's gonna
two-wheel
catch it
drive
from
right now.
some sort of predator. Did you check that? Check that video.
No, I seen some thick bitch, so I have to go look at that first.
Woo! Yo, did you seen? Speaking of not deer, but
Thick bitches?
killing animals. You seen North Korea has a food shortage and is recalling pet dogs and shit for eating.
That's proper.
No, it's definitely not
Little
that
dog
one.
mitas. What the fuck is this plane doing? What the fuck?
Would you actually eat the dog if it was survival? Yo, it's a fucking stupid video here.
I definitely would eat the
You
dog.
see?
I wouldn't eat my dog. I'd eat someone else's dog for sure.
Oh yeah, that's it. You can't really see it's shitty video, but you know exactly where that is.
I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, it's out the Brock, like going left.
Oh, is it?
Like what do you think
Yeah.
happened there? Cracker. Like I don't even think I'd be offended.
What do you think about white people being called crackers? I think it doesn't matter.
What are the top comments?
What is this bitch, a fucking parrot?
And I thought it was a Brock, bro. That's the thing.
What is the verbal assailant? What is
She's obviously a black girl. I can tell. I can hear it. I can.
You can't see her,
smell
though.
the cocoa butter in the air.
You can't see her. You see like a quick glimpse. But
I saw it.
It's the worst video recording of all
It
time.
is shit, but I don't know. Like if you're white and the word cracker affects you that much,
Dog,
shit,
I
I don't
find
know.
it hilarious. If like whenever someone calls me a
But
cracker,
she's like
I'm
filming that as if like, you know, I'm supposed to see this and be outraged.
I may be a cracker, but you're the salty one, motherfucker.
Oh,
Jeez, that's what I would have said in that situation. It totally would have been witty and like known what to do.
Honestly, man, if I were white, I would definitely call black people niggers, 100%. Not because I'm racist, but because I know it makes them mad. Simple as that.
I don't
like.
I
might get a rise out of
white
people, right? If I was white, like I'd be like, I'd be like, you fucking nigger, and then be like, oh, you're racist. I'd be like, no, I just knew it would get you mad.
Dog, I don't think it plays out that way though.
It doesn't though. I can lose
you
my
end up on
fucking
the
job.
internet so quick.
I have my own my own company and I sell really quick.
How about
That's the goal. Get really rich and white so you can say whatever the fuck you want to the people.
how about when a non-black person calls a white person hard R N-word?
So like a brown person
Like
called a white person?
Yeah, like I've been
N-word?
called the N-word before.
That's weird. I mean,
And it's almost like I don't want to be offended because then I'm racist.
yeah, you're racist
I'm
because you're like, you
offended.
think I'm that bad? You think I'm some black guy? Like,
So-
oh no.
I can't even get offended, so I'm like, no.
Yeah, like I guess I am. Like,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, even if I was.
yeah, I'm one named Cherokee.
Yeah.
The classic white people thing. I have culture. I'm a person of color.
I think I have some black in me though. Not by looks, but like DNA, I might have like 1%.
Fuck no.
My mom had a touch of African, like Northern Africa, which
We're not
I don't
talking
know
about her
if I
college days, buddy.
count. Yeah, she didn't go to college, that dumb bitch. No, I'm kidding. I love you, mom. I'm totally kidding.
Yeah! I'm fucking weak.
She didn't go to college, but she's a smart lady. I'm just loving
Yeah,
her.
sure. Even I went to college, bud. Come on.
The love of my life, my mother.
That's pretty white.
I know, that is a very white
What are you doing, Mom?
Get out of the dryer, Mom, stepmom. Yo, would you fuck your stepsister though? If she was stuck in the dryer and you
She's
came
not
home?
blood. She's not blood. A little cruel intentions.
Yeah, but like, think about this. Imagine you had a stepsister, you came home. And
Think about this. I'm sure Pornhub has played out this scenario before.
yeah, it's many a time. So you come home and she's actually saying that. She's like, oh, stepbro, I'm stuck in the dryer. Her like pants are off. You know that's go time. Like, what do you do? Like, that's just the most bizarre situation.
Yeah, because you can't be stuck in the dryer.
Yeah.
I saw one was like, oh, I'm stuck in the couch. I was like, the couch? How are you stuck in the couch? Oh, copped in the
Have you
pillow.
seen the one where like the mom's
Under the
vacuuming the
table?
room?
Yeah.
Is the black guy's the lamp? And she's just like, what? Like, who comes up with this? Man, porn I think fucked us up our like aging because we got the internet like in that weird preteen age.
Man, I remember when we used to watch porn on TV late night.
Like I remember when I was still coming to terms with like porn and like my whole dick and jizzing and all that shit, masturbation, that like
man,
age frame.
The first few times you
is when I
shit,
can't-
you're like, holy.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
It's like peeing, but better.
The craziest part is before I even ever jizzed for the first time, I seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup. How desensitized are we? That like before I even explore my own self, I'm like,
yeah, that's
yo, check out these 2 chicks make out with shit. Fucking.
Yeah, now that I think about that shit, why the first thing I thought was probably I think I saw Lemon Party and Tub Girl.
Or Meat Spin is another one. Your buddy would send you that
and then
fucking
Blue
one.
Waffle and shit. You ever watch the Pain Olympics?
Lemon Party did seem lit though.
The old orgy people?
It's like an old gay orgy.
But have you actually ever seen the Pain Olympics?
Yeah, it cuts his dick off. I didn't
Yeah.
watch it fully, but
I watched the full thing.
I saw the cutting board, the dick, and the knife. I was like, enough.
I'm backing up. The guy
Yeah.
nailed through his dickhead. I was like,
Oh, I'm like, I'm a child.
bro.
I can watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup, and that there's
Just
another
thinking about
puking
that
one.
is fucking the PTSD. Good lord.
There was another BME Pain Olympics, but no, it wasn't that one. It was more like a 2 Girls, 1 Cup, but it was a really more of a throwing up kind of one. That I can't remember the name, but it was another awful
Damn,
video.
That's not bad. I like a little bit of piss porn.
And then we wonder why Chromax pisses on people. You know, like this is the
hot.
shit we grew up on.
It's hot.
Honestly,
I would
though,
not get pissed on. I do the pissing on
the
though.
thing with 2 Girls, 1 Cup, there's like 15 seconds there where it's hot before they start shitting. You know, it's like the beginning of the video. They're like making out. You're like, okay. And then you just
That
see
was
like
the
a
one.
cup and like shit going in
You
there.
wanna know why
Like,
you
what?
love that? Because when you're first looking at porn, the first thing you're looking at is like girls kissing.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's like the first scene. Is like in bikinis.
Oh, that's 2 girls. You're like, oh.
And then
I
it's
remember being like that, like sexually numb and young, and you're just like, that's like the peak of porn. You just watch a video of like 2 girls kissing and jerk off. You're like, sick, I'm lit.
when we were young, that was like the initiation of the internet.
It was pretty much.
It was like, oh, you're gonna use the internet? You have access to the internet? Here, check out this video.
newgrounds.com and shit. Also,
Oh yeah.
should know about that, boy.
Oh, that was There was some very racist shit on that.
Stick death.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, bro.
There was like a Pokemon game that was like a sex Pokemon game.
Nah, I wasn't playing that, buddy. I wasn't playing that one. The one I played was this one where you have to like talk. You're like chilling with the girl. You're trying to like finesse her into sex. You're like light the candles, like set the mood, like massage her back. Like that's what's
Newgrounds doing now?
Same shit.
Same shit.
I went out the other day. Same shit. Just it's not entertaining because we're old now.
Yeah, I miss the days when we used to watch people shit in a cup and make out.
I mean,
now like no one sends each other videos like that anymore, eh? Like if you think about it, that's the shit people send each other back in the day. Nowadays, like what do we send to each other? Like
I don't know, nothing.
Like Trump
Memes
saying
and
like
gifs and shit?
China, like that.
China.
Like we've come a long way from our early internet days.
You're right.
I don't think our kids will understand the real Wild West it was back then. Like someone sends you a link, you're like, oh shit. And every time you opened it.
Yeah, dog.
That's the thing, is like every single time you open, just in case it was something that wasn't fucked up, and it always was fucked up. Those are like the first reaction videos too. The BME Pain Olympics, the shitting in a cup. I got my grandma to watch it actually, I think.
Get the fuck out.
I remember back in the day you got a reaction video.
Oh shit.
She was like, it was just the look of disappointment. Like, what?
Yeah, she's like, why are you watching this, Kevin? Like,
this is my
this is what you're on?
This is my grandson. I don't know. I'd shit on someone. I don't give a fuck. It was like I would. I just wouldn't want to be shit on. But like Chromaz, follow out if you want to get a dookie on you.
I'm fucking crying.
Dookie on your head top.
Yo, you know who's getting shit on right now as we speak? Our girl, Chair Girl. She's in Bora Bora. I've seen on her stories. There's no way she paid for that herself.
She's looking mad swollen right now.
She's swollen. Her quads don't match her ass though, fam.
No, they don't.
Like it's like, I don't mind. I don't judge. Like get your plastic surgery, but like. Come on, like there's some like anyone that understands like the body and muscles is like.
Who got plastic surgery?
Chair Girl. We're just talking about her ass in comparison to her quads.
She got a little bit more ass lately. I think she did some more injections or some shit.
But like it just doesn't match her quads. It's like it's just stressful. It stresses me out. You see like the girl like Summer Rae, you're like, all right, these legs match the ass. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that I wouldn't come, but she's getting shit on in Bora Bora. I think right now. She's on that. She's on that life. Yo, would you ever shit on a girl though?
That's not my kink.
No.
Yo, speaking of throwing bottles, throwing shit out, you seen that fucking guy threw the bottle at, was it Bana?
Yeah, Cabana. I'm gonna be pouring up a Cabana this weekend again.
No, but he threw the bottle in the thing.
I'm not gonna throw my bottles in the ocean though, but I'm gonna like pop bottles. Like there's the whole thing about it.
Where are you going for shits?
No, my girl's birthday.
Oh, nice. Just you two, eh? To pop bottles.
No, there's no way I'm gonna go with just my fucking girlfriend. That makes no sense. We just get a booth. We're just chilling with bottles by ourselves. Like, okay, yeah.
DB,
we get like one
DB
bottle.
pop bottles ever?
DB doesn't fucking pop bottles.
It doesn't seem like a pop bottle. Type pop bottle.
This guy doesn't even fucking, he barely even drinks.
This guy's an alcoholic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but not now.
Wait, you didn't used to be since I met you. You were.
No, I mean even when we go out and pop like beer bottles and shit, this guy never gets like mad fucked up and shit. You know what I mean? Like.
No.
Like, yeah, he drinks and shit, but, like, he's never out-of-pocket drunk and shit. Like, I get out-of-pocket drunk a lot.
I can imagine you just on one.
I'm usually on one and shit. I'm fucked up.
But
I've been chilling. Like, I bought a Cabana and had, like, 3 drinks lately. And
you super drunk with your white girlfriend just sounds like it's going to end in a domestic.
No, honestly, it isn't. Well, it's not even domestic on my end. Like, honestly, she's been... I don't know, last time... Like, last time God believe
Not domestic on my end.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, not even... She's not going to attack me, but I've literally seen her attack other bitches and shit when she's drunk, so...
Like what? Is she a good fighter?
No. I don't think any girls are good fighters. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, what about this? She's getting her ass kicked by a trans woman. Do you step in and...
I don't believe in that. I don't care if it's a trap.
Think about this scenario.
If my girl's getting her ass kicked by another girl, I'll kick her girl's ass. I don't give a fuck. My girl's losing a fight, I'm stepping in. I don't give a shit.
Even if it's a chick?
Yeah, I'll kick another girl in the fucking mouth. What the fuck?
Or like
what are you talking about, bro? I'll fucking punch that girl as hard as I can and shatter her face. She's not my girlfriend.
I think I let her play out naturally because I'm pretty sure...
I wouldn't. If my girlfriend's winning the fight, fine.
No,
for
no.
sure. My girl's winning the fight, then yes, you can continue fighting. If my girl's losing the fight, I'm gonna beat a bitch up. You're kidding me?
No, if that...
100%.
The way I look at
fucking
it...
knee her in the chest.
If my girl gets her ass kicked by another girl, that new girl is now my new girl.
Oh, man.
I don't do
It's
that
like
way.
wildlife.
I don't need some brute strength bitch.
Imagine.
I don't need a bodyguard girlfriend.
And that's how I ended up with Kamala Harris.
I don't know about that shit. Like, I need my girlfriend to be like nice and submissive and not trying to attack me and on steroids and winning fights and shit. I'd rather my girlfriend always lose fights consistently. I'd rather my girlfriend see those situations.
Honestly,
and
she's
not
always
fight.
catching L's in verbal arguments around here.
Well, she can't beat me in a verbal argument because I'm me.
Well,
I
you
don't
just
lose.
do the not the black argument. No, that was right.
I call my black card. I'm like, shut up.
Not the black card. I mean, you do the classic. Not every black person does this, but like the stereotypical. Movie
What do you
theater.
mean, Kevin?
You know the stereotypical like scary movie theater like scene where they're like making all the noise. You do like the argument louder necessarily, even if you're not winning. You'll just increase your volume.
I don't increase my volume if I'm losing.
Which is a stereotype from remember Scary Movie
I
scene?
increase my volume when I'm winning, and no one is understanding that I'm winning, and they still think that they're winning.
Yeah.
I have to make sure my point is loud enough,
Yeah.
because clearly their ears are closed, and they're not hearing the fucking truth.
That's not a black thing though, eh? Like that's like a stereotype that is from the movies, like black people loud in theaters. Like I don't remember being at one movie where like a bunch of black people were being loud and ruining a movie. I just
Never. Maybe it's an
know,
American
like,
thing. It's American.
yeah, like I remember that stereotype. You always see it, but I'm like, honestly, it's always probably a white person annoying at the theater.
Honestly, bro, like I've been to movie theaters and like seen a movie and it started making jokes and shit. People started laughing.
Yes.
Like I've never.
They're
been, like,
scared laugh.
No,
They're
no,
like,
they're actually like they're like, oh, that's so like, and they're like that guy's funnier than the movie.
It's all about being appropriate. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
actually being funny as well, but inserting at proper times.
I
not
literally,
doing too much.
I'll say movies some shit.
Yeah,
happen,
doing
I'm
too
like,
much is
I'm
what
like,
ruins
this
the
could
movie.
never happen. People will be like, I agree, that would never happen. Like you know what I mean? You have to know when.
yeah.
When
The thing
going
is,
on.
is like
Well, some people just don't get it.
They have no idea.
you gotta.
They don't know comedic spacing.
Yeah. Well, like for example, like I think it was at a Star Wars first screening, like the first or second day Star Wars at one of those Star Wars. So you know how those fans already are. I was there. My friends got tickets. I came. There was like one of these guys in the crowd trying to make jokes, but like people were getting pissed. Like these are hardcore Star Wars fans, first time seeing whatever new movie, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, this guy is a fucking idiot. Like, shut the fuck up. But then there's other times, like you said, it's a ridiculous movie. No one gives a fuck in the theater. But I'm defending the blacks on this one. You're really not loud in movie theaters. Apparently Winton is, though, sometimes.
Okay.
He is the stereotype, apparently.
Yeah, I like to be the stereotype.
Yeah, like, and even around here, there's a lot of black people at movie theaters. So it's not like I haven't been in movie theaters with black people. Like, no, coming from someone from a diverse era, it's not something that I've noticed in movie theaters.
Oh my, yo.
Or any aspect. Like, there's a lot of females in general. I think females are loud.
Yeah, we went to the gas station.
Yeah. You went to the gas station with him, okay, go on. What's the next part of the story?
We went to the gas station and I'm pumping. I was on my motorcycle and
Oh my fucking god! I think they had the cops call me twice.
Oh yeah.
Twice. I'm not gonna talk about the second incident because then they might actually know who I am if they follow my podcast and they'll be like, it's this guy! Because I wouldn't give them my information. So we're at the fucking gas station. This fucking dickhead's on his fucking bike.
White?
No, this guy. This is the dickhead. He's on his bike, and the guy in Shell. I honestly believe this is a whole like, I'm white, you're black kind of thing because
Oh,
just
great.
well, yeah. Well, come on, bro.
No, I just mean the fact that this is where this is going.
Just because of how he
disappointed that this
I
has
just
to be a
don't
conversation.
Feel like he would have done this if it was just like some white guy.
Not you, I'm saying. I'm
You know
just
what I
saying that
mean?
like the whole like.
Well, no, with him, like
It's
that's
unfortunate.
all it is.
Okay, go on with it.
So he's on the bike and like he's sitting on the bike so he can position it so the gas can fill the tank. But something I didn't really realize about bikes is that when you have a bike on its fucking stick stand or whatever and you're filling it with gas, you're not gonna get a full gas tank.
Okay.
The only way you can get a full gas tank is if you're sitting on it.
Okay, get to the racism.
positioning
Let's
it.
go. Come on.
So this is what the argument. The guy's basically saying like, oh, like get off the bike. You're not supposed to be on your bike when you're filling with gas. And he's just
Mind
like,
your business. That's the end of the
I'm
argument.
like, but you work at Shell. Like, relax. You work at Shell. You're in your 50s, 60s, and you're working at Shell.
White guy?
Let that sit in. Yes.
Really?
I had to tell him. I was like, buddy, like your life's almost over. What have you accomplished? You're a gas station attendant. You're a fucking loser, bro.
You told him this.
Of course I told him this. I don't care.
Good.
I was like, you're a fucking loser. And then
Good.
he complains about he went inside the fucking gas station wearing his fucking
He's driving
bike helmet.
a car I can't afford.
Basically, he went inside the gas station with his bike helmet, and the guy's like, "That's not a proper mask." I'm like, it's a bike helmet. Like, how are you gonna get any spittle on? It's a bike helmet. The bike is around your mouth. The point of the mask is not about your nose. Your nose is to stop you from getting COVID. The mask is to stop your mouth from.
So that's to
injecting
him.
feelings.
He was going off.
Yeah, so he's going. So it went from the whole don't sit on your bike thing to inside. He actually followed him inside after the fact and complained about him wearing his bike helmet in there. So I was just like, buddy, like, you're a fucking dickhead. I was sitting in my car. I got out my car. I was just like, you're acting like a fucking pussy. He's like, I'm calling the cops. You're not allowed to swear at me. I'm like, buddy, grow the fuck up. You're a fucking loser. Like,
man said
I wish you
using
videotaped.
inappropriate
yeah,
language
the man's awful. He's like, yeah, he's like,
he
using
yelled
inappropriate
up
language.
to another person pumping, call the cops. They're using inappropriate language.
Other people in the gas station were just like, looking at me like, because I started like, I was sitting in my car like calmly telling him like, you act like a fucking idiot. And I got out, maintained my 6 feet, and I was like, I just started reaming him. I gave him the business.
Everyone's like, yeah, I'm not jumping in this fucking viral video.
No, people were just like standing like looking over because I was screaming at this point. Like the 6 feet would not have saved him.
You should have videotaped it and just accused him of racist so he could lose his $12 an hour job from fucking Shell.
I can't remember. I was saying a bunch of fucked up shit to him.
You could have probably got fired, pulled out your phone.
I was
could've
overall
got fired.
disrespecting him as a man and shit. I don't have time for that shit. Like,
I know, you're respectful and wouldn't do that.
It's not about the respectful thing. I'm not one of those people that try to get you canceled and get you fired. Like, I'm just gonna make you feel like shit. Because it doesn't matter what you say to me, I guarantee you I can say something to you so to get underneath your skin. So to make you sit there and like think about it the next day, the day after that, and you're like, wow, that guy really got to me. That's the way I operate.
If you're that 50-year-old guy, and next time, instead of saying, get off that bike, you shouldn't be pouring thing on the bike, maybe just say, hey, nice bike, what kind of bike is it? Like,
or either this
if you're gonna say something, like,
just mind your own fucking
yeah,
business.
that's what I mean.
Buddy.
Either mind your business. If you want to say something,
Yeah.
say something like.
It doesn't cost you anything to mind your business.
Yeah, and if
It
you
costs
have to
nothing
say
at all.
something, just say something at least. Just be like a conversation started that's
It's
not
like
going
that.
to
Just
create an
like
argument.
keep it fucking moving. You could have just been like, hey, like, you know, like, you're not supposed to, you know, don't sit on your bike like that. We don't allow that at the gas station. Like, it's the way he approached the situation. It's very condescending, very like, you know, like, I'm the big bad wolf, like, hear me roar type shit. And I was like, buddy, the only reason why you're not sleeping right now is because there's cameras in this
What kind of bike you have?
A bike.
No, like what?
What's on the page? Ducati.
It's a
Ducati?
Yeah, it's a fucking a racer.
So the thing is like, I'm just an asshole. If I was the kind of like, if I was in that guy's shoes, for example, and I really wanted, like, for some reason I just saw him and I wanted to talk shit, I think I would just start talking shit about your bike. Even if I didn't have any grounds to. I think that's the way I would go. Instead of saying get off your bike, if I really wanted to talk shit to him, I would just be like, no piece of shit Ducati's on this lot, you know? I wouldn't imagine what you would say to that. Like, because then you're like, what?
I think he'd probably just be like, I'm surprised you know what a Ducati is. Like, this guy, like,
I don't even know in the
Sure,
moment.
you're working at Shell?
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
like, this is out of your price
you can
range, man.
recognize bikes. Like, congratulations, you fuck nut.
I know, and you're
Right.
driving a nice Audi, like, you're looking...
Yeah, I wasn't even pumping gas. I just like pulled up beside him because we were going off somewhere.
This guy probably thought, look at these guys, they're fucking trafficking drugs, they got the biker, they
Yeah,
got
but
the
even if they fucking are, it's none of your goddamn fucking business.
Well, show worker, fuck. Like,
Yeah, you pump gas.
he
like,
is our last line of
like,
defense.
like, I have to just like sit there and really think about this like on a deep level. Like, you spent your life accomplishing whatever you did to end up being a gas attendant in your 50s.
I bet you it's a combination of child support, alcoholism,
This
and
guy's
probably
a
poor parenting that
fucking
led him to that.
loser. Buddy, the only people that work at gas stations are fobs. A bunch of fucking Indian mans, old ass fobs, or a couple young ones here and there. If you're white and work at a gas station, you're a garbage man. You didn't even try to be good at life.
Yo, but that being said,
Right.
some of these young Indian, as you would call fobs, fresh off the boat, that means, yeah.
especially
As you would
racist
call
they
that.
say.
Okay, I'm not sure, so I'm just being
Maybe
sure.
because you're white.
Yeah, I'm just being careful.
They're like, oh my god,
But
it's a
anyways,
fob.
a lot of these young guys are some of like the nicest customer service people too. Like,
No, they're nice. I like the gas station attendants.
you
are
know,
my
usually
favorite
they're
fobs.
like, yeah, they're like,
They have good conversation.
They're
good
grinding
shit.
out.
Funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually jokes. They're not like the fucking customer service guy at Rogers.
yeah.
Who I also had to cuss out today. I was like,
Well,
buddy.
customer service guy at Rogers, I don't think necessarily is a fob because you got to come over here.
Yeah, he's not even
To be a
fob. Yeah,
fob.
he's literally in India.
It's some like outsourced thing.
He's like, have you tried plugging it in and plugging back out? I'm like, buddy, I just bought this thing. He's like, oh, like, well, what about this? I'm like, listen, dickhead. All right, I paid $125 for this fucking cocksucker to come and install my internet. Why isn't it working? He wouldn't even come inside. Like, oh, COVID. I'm like, buddy, how are you supposed to get? How do you get paid?
It wasn't COVID.
$125 to install and then ask me to install it. I had to plug it into everything on my end.
He saw you, he saw your dogs. He's like,
I put my dogs
oh,
outside.
COVID.
My dogs were outside already. You know what I mean?
Oh, me no go here, COVID. I don't even know what accent I'm trying to do. That's an awful. That's not even close to Indian.
It's not Indian. It's not Chinese.
Like, what is an
What are you
Indian
growling
accent?
at? Shut your fucking mouth, Matilda.
If I had to do an Indian
I'm not
accent.
even gonna bite anybody, you useless fuck.
Oh shit. Indian accent. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Meet me on the holiday to go, let's go.
All I know is you gotta do a good head nod.
And
Yep.
then
You have to talk like this.
Yeah, take it like this.
No, you can't do it, but you're not an accent guy.
I'm not. I can do like talk to Tam. I can do. COVID-19 is a serious public health threat.
You just sound like you're congested.
Yes.
But does she not sound congested?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that a
Like
question?
Trump too.
What are you talking about? You listen to women speak?
I do. I'm not gonna talk shit about women since our last pod. I decided
Wait,
never again.
these are fucking jokes, for Christ's sake.
You're gonna grab her by the pussy? That's kind of alright.
I'll grab her by whatever's closest.
I can do a British accent. British.
That's fucking garbage! Oh my god! That's a British!
British. Grab her like
You wouldn't know a London accent if it slapped you in the face,
Better
bro.
work on that.
Your accents are absolute rubbish, mate.
This is an Indian accent? That's not good either.
We
Fuck.
obviously know what Kevin's strong points are, and it's definitely not accents.
I can do an accent.
No,
of
you
some
can't.
sort.
My
There must be
accent-
one I can
My
do.
accent game is fire. Your accent game is absolutely
I bet you
fucking
there's
atrocious.
one accent I can fucking name.
You can barely do the Canadian accent. You're from here.
Oh yeah, but what the hell?
Oh my fucking god, buddy.
I can do my accent, which is just me. I don't know. I can do impressions of like other people though. Hello, my fellow Canadians. So I can pretty much do white people impressions.
You are white, so is it a
No,
real
I can do
impression?
666. Good morning, Toronto. You know?
Well, he's white too.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, I guess he's half white.
Yeah.
I could probably do one black person. I'm sure.
What black? Your Scarborough accent's garbage as well. Wagwan.
Wagwan. I'm gonna do you. I think maybe if I practice. You
You
don't
would never sound like me.
You can never sound like me. Did I sound like him there?
Decent inflections, but not really.
If I really listen, I think because yours is closer. I heard your white person voice before. We
Yeah, I
started
was
this.
on the phone with my vet. I was like, "Hey, how you guys doing?"
Even I whiten up my voice on the phone. I don't know why. It's like
But
instinctual.
when you heard the
Hello,
voice,
sir.
did you say it was a black person? If you heard that, if I heard my white voice, would you know for sure it was a black person doing the white voice?
I don't know.
You
I
would not.
wouldn't really think.
It's classic. My white voice is perfect.
Like I've been working at call center for the past week
I work
for
for
my
one,
work,
too.
and I'm getting a lot of international students, so I can definitely tell like Indians for sure. There's like one I can
That's
tell.
not true. They don't have to be Indian. They could be fucking.
Well, they usually tell me I'm international from India. But like when it's a domestic student, I can't really tell. Sometimes I can be like, yeah, this has to be a white boy because like the name's too like it's the name. But in terms of guessing like people that have like our accent, let's say like the Canadian local accent, it's harder to pinpoint like if you're on the phone. What's black? What's white? Unless they're saying like yellow, you're probably talking to a white person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
What
get.
are you dealing with, fam? You're fucking good.
I don't
You're
hear
good?
that many of those on my call center, but if I do,
Oh my god.
I'm assuming it's government. Anyways, let's wrap this shit
You know
up.
what I'm saying? You're getting money or what, fam? Because, I'm trying to get it, fam.
Yo, you're saying we got almost an hour still. I can't do a good accent. Fuck.
You're out this
I gotta do one good accent before I leave. I can do like Trudeau, Trump, Dr.
Your
Tam.
accents are shit, bro. Let's wrap this thing up.
Your accent is shit, buddy. Let's wrap this thing up. No, it's shit. Alright, we're out.
Get out of here.
Alright, follow me, CringeKev. Follow him, Jax Veteran.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Yeah, tings!